Yes, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to do a very important topic, an interesting topic, the most easiest for the student, those who are in your school or you're trying for any exams. The heading is mensuration. Write down. Okay. Now in mensuration, and then you have one section called a geometry, which is easier to score. If you know the formulas, if you know the values, directly you can put it and get the answer. So now here we have some diagrams like 2D diagrams and 3D diagrams. Now in 2D, we have something called a square, then we have rectangle. Okay, we have rectangle, then we have triangle. Okay, we have trapezium. Okay, we have trapezium, we have circle. Okay, so many things. In 2D, what is the meaning of D? D, what is the full form of D? Can anyone tell me? D means dimension. What is that? Dimension. So here in mathematics, we have axis, x-axis, y-axis. Okay, you have taken your graph paper and you have drawn something on x-axis and y-axis, right? So imagine this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now here, if I draw something like this, it looks like a square or a rectangle. So with the help of two axes, I can draw a diagram of this particular things. That is square, rectangle, okay, trapezium, etc. So the diagrams which have two axes, x-axis and y-axis, I call them as what? 2D. Now what is the meaning of 3D? Three-dimensional. What is that? Three-dimensional. So what happens here? We have three axes, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So x-axis positive here, x-axis negative here, y-axis positive here, y-axis negative here. Z-axis is coming towards you. Imagine z is coming towards you, that is plus, and going behind me, that is minus. Okay, so now we have three axes. So here I can show football, here I can show a cube, cuboid. Okay, now for you, what are the exams questions asked, or what you should understand for your school exams? Like for example, look at this. We have square. We have two things to be studied here. One is area of square and perimeter of square. Next, we have rectangle. We have area of rectangle and perimeter of rectangle. We have other properties, the diagonal properties, the angles, and etc. But no, that is not much important at present. We'll do it slowly since this is the first class. Okay, we'll go it slowly. Then we have triangle, the types of triangle we'll try to understand. We have trapezium and we have circle. So have you taken down what are there in the 2D here? Have you written down everything? In mensuration, we have square, rectangle, triangle, trapezium, and circle in 2D dimension. Just quickly write it down. Now in 3D, you have cuboid, then you have cube, then you have cylinder, then we have cone, then we have sphere. Okay, then hemisphere is also one thing. Okay, so these many things are there in 3D. Now here, when it comes to 3D, the questions will be asked on volume. What is the volume of cube? What is the volume of cuboid? What is the volume of cylinder? Okay, so first you should try to understand what is meant by volume. Okay, what is the meaning of surface area, something like that. Okay, so the next is after cuboid, they will ask you total surface area. The figures like cube, okay, then cylinder, we have curved surface area. Okay, so this kind of only if you know the formulas, if we give the values, directly you can solve it. So the easiest chapter for a student in mathematics is these chapters. Okay, got it? So if you understand this, you can easily do all the questions and score high marks. So let us start with 1 and 1. So write down the heading and draw this diagram. So here we have square. Correct? We have here square. Everyone just write down heading square, draw a diagram. Done? Okay, now look at this. Now this square is a 2D diagram. Okay, so 2D means we have axis, x-axis and y-axis. So now you can see this is one side, this is one side, this is one side and this is one side. So how many sides a square has? A square has 4 sides. This basics, did you understand? Yeah, the square has 4 sides. Now look at this. If you have a protractor in your compass, you have something like this, no, a D thing, right, in your compass box. So here in center you have 0, here you have 0 degree, here you have 90 degree, and here you have 180 degree. So this is 90 degree. So if you measure the angle here, this is 90 degree. If you measure the angle here, this is 90 degree. This two sides are making 90 degree, and these two sides are making 90 degree. So in square, what is happening? All the corners are making how much degree? 90 degree. Okay, so remember first. Suppose if I draw something like this, okay, can you call this as a square? Will you call this as a square? No, this is not a square. What is the reason that you are not calling it a square? Because now if I say it has 4 sides, square has 4 sides, this also has 4 sides. But why this is not a square?
Sir,
Sir,
because
it's not
angles are
have
not
a
equal.
equal sides.
Yes, because the angles are here, no, these are not 90 degree. Do you understand? Okay, now we have one more term here. We have something called as diagonal. Okay, what is the meaning of diagonal? If I take this point here, if I take this point and this opposite point, and if I join it straight, this is called as one diagonal. If I take this point and if I take this point, if I join it straight, this is called another diagonal. So how many diagonal a square has? A square has 2 diagonals. This one and this is 2. 2 diagonal a square has. Do you understand? D1 and D2. Okay, fine. So I told you there will be a question asked on, what is the area? What is the perimeter? Okay, so write down area of square. Write down the formula. Area of square is equal to side square. Area of square is equal to side square. Area of square is equal to side square. Next, perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. Perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. Perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. Okay, now look at this. The first things are what is area and what is perimeter. Now imagine I gave this name here. This is A point, this is B point, this is C point, and this is D point. Okay, and you can see how many sides here? 4 sides. Can you see the white color area inside it? Can you see this white color area? This white color area is called as area of square. This is called as what? Area of square. In square, all sides are equal. In square, what happens? All sides are equal. Now imagine if I tell you this is 10. So what is side BC? Side BC will also be 10. What is side AB? 10. What is side AD? 10. Now, if I give one side is 5, that means all sides are 5. Okay. Yeah. So what is the second property you understood? See, one thing is you should know that all angles are 90 degree. All corners are how much degree? 90 degree. Okay. All sides are equal. Correct? Okay. So what is area? This white color area, this what you can see is called as the area of square. You all understand? Now people have doubt what is the meaning of perimeter. What is the meaning of perimeter? Now look at this. Point A. Okay, this is point A. I am going to walk only on this yellow line. Can you see this yellow line? I am going to walk only on this yellow line. So I am walking from here, then I walk here, then I walk here, then I walk and come back to the starting point. So the distance which I walked is called as perimeter. This is called as what? Perimeter. Okay. Now, for example, if I give you this is 10. Okay, AB is 10. So all sides will be how much? All sides will be 10. Okay. 10. Now tell me, I want to find the perimeter. Okay, I want to find the perimeter. So this is I am walking how much? 10. Again walking how much? 10. 10 plus 10 how much? 20. Again walking 10, this is 30. Again walking 10, this is 40. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 gives me 40. So can I say the perimeter of the square is 40? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so perimeter of the square is 40. Now I gave you a formula. Okay, the formula is perimeter of the square is 4 into side. Perimeter of the square is 4 into side.
4 into 7.
What is the side I gave you here?
10.
10.
10.
4 into 10 is how much?
40. 40.
Now, now tell me, it is easy to find adding all the sides, or is it easy to add, find the value with the formula? What is it?
Formula, sir. Formula. With the formula.
Find it easy with the help of formula? Okay, fine. So, two formulas you have by hearted. Just go through this quickly. Just go through this quickly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done. Okay, so answer my questions now. How many sides a square has? A square has 4 sides.
4 sides.
What are the angle here? Total it is 90. Every side angle 90 degree. All the sides will be equal. How many diagonals? How many diagonal square will have? 2
diagonals.
Good, very good. What is the area of square?
Side square.
Side square. What is the area of square? Side
Side square.
meter of the square? 4 into side.
4 into side.
Do you want some questions, or shall I move to the next part?
Sir, questions.
We'll just practice some questions and then we'll move on to the. Okay, take down first question. Find the area of square. I want the area of square if the side is 7 centimeter. After finishing, just be calm. Don't be in hurry to declare the answer. Do it stepwise. Write down the formulas. Do it stepwise. Do it stepwise. I have given the side as 7 centimeter and I want the area of square. Yes. Now shall we do it together? See, I know the formula. Area of square formula is how much? Side square. So what is the side here I have given? I have given 7. I have to write 7 square. 7 square means I will write 7 into 7. What is 7 into 7?
49.
Don't do the mistake of 7 into 2, 14. Okay, 7 into 2, 14 is wrong. 7 into 7 you should do. Do you understand? Okay, fine. Now, next question. Take it down. Find the perimeter of square. Find the perimeter of square if the side is 13 centimeter. If the side is 13 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you all getting the answers?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes.
Now let us do it together. Let you just check it. So I know the formula for perimeter of the square, that is 4 into side. So I will write 4 into 13. What is 13 into 4 you get?
52.
And what is the unit here?
Centimeter.
So answer is 52 centimeter. Is it easy? Okay. Now two things we have done perfect. That is area of square and we have perimeter of the square. Okay. Now let us see who does it rapidly. I'll give you a few more questions to practice from square and then we'll move on to rectangle like that. Ready? Okay. Take down. So here I will be giving you the side. Okay, you are going to make a tabular column, everyone. You are going to make a tabular column like this. Okay, I'm going to give you the side. You will just find the area, find the perimeter. I want stepwise. I don't want anyone to be hurry and just write down the solutions. I want you guys to do stepwise. Write the formula, do stepwise, and because I'm going to correct your notes. Okay. So first question is, suppose if the side is 6 centimeter. Second, if the side is 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 9 centimeter, 10 centimeter. I want the area of square and perimeter of the square.
Yes, sir.
Stop writing. Look here. Check your answers. The first side is 6 centimeter. What is area of square formula? Side into side. So 6 into 6. What you will do? 6 into 6, 36. What is the formula for perimeter? 4 into side. So 4 into 6, how much you get? 4, 24. Now here, 5 into 5, I am getting 25. Now here, 4 into 5, 20. Now here, 8 into 8, 64. Now 8 into 4, 32. Now 9 into 9, 81. 9 into 4, 36. 10 into 10, 100. And 4 into 10, 40. Everyone got right answers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Chalo. Next.
Yes, sir.
Next we are going for rectangle. Write down the heading and draw the diagram. Rectangle. Okay. So now this the thing which you can see on the screen, this is rectangle, it is 2D. We have two axes, x-axis and y-axis. And now let us try to understand how many sides we have. We have side number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So rectangle also has how many sides? 4 sides. But what is the difference between square and rectangle? In rectangle, two opposite sides, what is that? Two opposite sides will be equal. So now look at this. This side and this side will be equal. Two opposite sides will be equal. This side and this side, two opposite sides are equal. You understand? In square, what happens? All the sides are equal. In rectangle, two opposite sides are equal. Now the same thing goes here. If I take this point, this and this opposite point, and if I draw a line, this is called as diagonal. If I take this point and if I draw a line, this is called as diagonal. So how many diagonals you can see here? You can see two diagonals. How many diagonals square had? Two diagonals. Okay.
Two.
So now let us try to understand. Imagine this is complete. Imagine I take it as L. So if this is length, what happens to this? This is also length. Because both are equal. Now if I take this one, if I take this as breadth, so this will also become breadth, right? So we have length and we have breadth. You understand? Now the first formula here, write down area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth. Next, perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into bracket length plus breadth. 2 into bracket length plus breadth. Don't miss this bracket. Write down this bracket. Very important. Put a star mark. 2 into bracket length plus breadth. Okay, done. Now eyes on the screen. Can you see this white area, white color thing?
Yes,
Which
sir.
this is called as area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. So what is the formula for area of rectangle? Length into breadth.
L into B.
I will just write in short L into B. Got it? Fine. Now look at this. Perimeter of rectangle. So if I write this point as A, if I write this point as B, if I write this C, and if I write this D. Now let us try to walk the distance now. So I told you this is length. So this is also length. This is breadth. What happens to this? There is also breadth. Now let us walk. So from A, I'm walking towards B, I'm walking towards C. From C, I'm walking towards D. And from D, I'm walking towards A. So what is happening? I am walking this L first. So I write L plus. What is this next one? B. Again, what I'm doing here? L plus. Again, what I'm doing here? I'm walking the distance of B. Now look at this. L and L. How many L you have? 2 L's. Right, 2 L. Okay. And B. How many B you have? 2. So I think here you have something common. What is common here?
2.
2 is here also. 2 is here also. I take it common outside. In bracket, I can write length plus breadth. That is why the perimeter of rectangle formula is 2 into L plus B. Do you all understand? Yeah. Do you all understand? Yeah. So have you by hearted this formula? So let's start by hearting this formula quick. We'll do some questions here. Ready? Okay. Now imagine I gave length and breadth. I give length as 10 and breadth as 5. And I want to find the area, and then I want to find the perimeter. So what is the formula for area of rectangle? Length into breadth. What is the formula for perimeter of rectangle? 2
into L plus B.
Now look at this. L and 10 and 5. So can I say 10 into 5, the area is 50? Yes or no? The area is 50. Now for perimeter, what happens? You see, many students will get this right. Rectangles, they will get right. But they will do mistakes here. Why they will do mistakes? Because they do not put bracket. What they do? They do not put bracket. So you should write, what is the length I have given here? 10 plus. What is the breadth I have given here? 5. First thing, you should solve the bracket. First you add. Don't do some other thing. First you add, because I have done
Perimeter
what
is 30.
Okay. I have told you what is board mass, correct? Huh? I have taught you yesterday what is board mass. First bracket
Yes,
open.
sir.
Solve this bracket. 10 plus 5 is how much?
15.
15. Now you multiply 2 into 15. I get the answer as 30. This is the right step. If you don't follow this step, you get wrong answers. Then all your hard work efforts will go in vain. Got it? So shall we do some questions like this? Ready? Okay. Take down. Ready, boys? Okay. Draw a tabular column like this. Okay. Now 12 and 6. Length is 12. Question number 1. Question number 2. 10 and 3. Question number 3. 4 and 5. Question number 4. 6 and 3. I want the area and I want the perimeter. Write down the formulas and start doing it. Your time starts now.
Finish, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Stop writing, everyone. What is the answer for the first one? Area of rectangle. 12 into 6.
Sir, 72. Sir,
7.
72.
Very good. What about the perimeter?
Sir, 36. 30.
This one.
30. Area 30. Perimeter 26.
Very good. Next.
20.
Area 18.
Perimeter
Perimeter.
18. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Next.
18. 18.
Area
18.
18. Perimeter 18.
And 18.
Perimeter area is also 18 and perimeter is also 18.
18.
Are you comfortable with rectangle formulas here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Ready for next one? Okay. What you can see on the screen?
Circle.
Circle.
Start writing and draw a circle. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at this. What is the meaning of circle? Circle will have a center point here. Okay. So there are two sentences. The first sentence is that circle will have a center. And from here, if I take this distance, and imagine if I take this distance, if I take this distance, if I take this distance, all the distance will be same. Okay. All the distance will be same. Oh, okay. Now look at this. The radius. Imagine. See, suppose if I take this point, try to understand. We have some word called as radius. What is that here? Radius. So
Radius.
this is center O. From here, I am drawing a line, and if I take it as OA, so OA will be called as radius. What is that? OA? Radius. Okay, now tell me, if I'm drawing a line like this, and on this I'm writing B. So what is OB?
Radius. Radius.
OB is a radius. Okay, now look at this. From this O, I'm drawing a point here. This is C. Okay, this is C. So what is OC?
Radius.
Okay, so I'm writing here smaller, I'm writing here smaller, I'm writing here smaller. Okay, now very interesting thing. Now look at this. Suppose if I take this point B, from B, I'm going like this, passing through O, going towards C. Can you see I'm passing through O? Can you see this BC here? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, a line, look at this. A line joining from one point of the circle, passing through the center. Passing through the center, touching the other point of the circle is called as diameter. It is called as what?
Diameter.
Diameter. Now, very careful. Look at this. This BC is the diameter. Inside this BC diameter, how many radius are hidden?
Two radius.
Two radius are hidden. Okay, so here you have one R and here you have another R. So what I do, I write like this. Diameter is equal to R plus R. What is R plus R? 2R. R plus R is 2R. This is the formula for diameter. You understand? So what is happening inside diameter? How many radius you have? You have
Two radius.
Okay, so in circle what happens? You take any point, all the radius will be equal. Okay, all the radius will be equal. If I say this is 7 centimeter, 7, 7, 7, 7, everything will be 7. Okay, so this is called a circle. Do you understand? So the first point, do you understand what is radius? Do you understand what is
Sir.
that? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look at this. How many of you, you go out with your parents or with your friends and like to eat pizza? Yeah, you all like to eat pizza, right? Now look at this.
Yes, sir.
So here, okay, I'm drawing a line. Okay, I'm drawing a line like this. And if I see this area, it looks like a pizza, correct? Okay, it looks like a pizza. So this is called as sector. What is this called as?
Sector.
This shaded region. Okay, this shaded region which I am shading here, this is called as the sector. Okay, so like that, many things are there. Then we have chord, then we have segment, then we have arc. Okay, so many things are there. But you guys have a little easier part for your exam. You don't have this much detail. Okay, so let us try to understand what is area. Can you see this white color thing? So this is called as area of circle. So area of circle is given as pi r square. What is the formula for area of circle? Pi r square. Write down quickly. Pi r square is the area of circle. Pi r square is the area of circle. Written? Okay. Now, okay. After writing this, write down pi value. What is pi? It is a constant 22/7. Or I can also use 3.14. I can also use 3.14. So most of the time you can directly use 22/7 value and solve the question. And otherwise you can use 3.14 and solve the question. Okay. So now in the last two types of diagrams, we have seen perimeter, but now in circle, I call it as circumference. I call it as what? Circumference.
Circumference.
Imagine this is a point B here. I start from here. I'm just going around. Okay, I'm just going around this circle and I'm coming back to the same point. So this is called as circumference. Write it down quickly. Okay, without spelling mistake. The formula for circumference is 2 pi r. So you can write in short, C is equal to 2 pi r. So for you, you have these two things in your exams. What is area of circle and what is circumference of a circle? Area of circle and circumference of a circle. Try to mute
Done,
yourself.
sir.
Yeah, you can mute yourself and be calm. Have you written down these two formulas? Okay,
Yes, sir.
area of circle and circumference of the circle. Still many things are there. Okay, like for example, sector. I told you pizza. Okay, then we have length of the arc. If I want to measure, imagine this is a rectangle. Okay, I am giving you something on your notebook, and I say that measure what is the length of this rectangle. So what you will do? You will take a scale. You will take a scale. You will keep it here, and you will tell me, sir, it is 10 centimeter, 7 centimeter, whatever it is. But now this is a circle. Will you take a scale and tell me, sir, this circle is such a, something like that? It's not possible. Okay. So now what happens? We have something called as length of arc. Okay. That is in your higher standards, not now. So first, let us try to do these questions. Ready? Okay. Write down the first question here. Imagine if I gave you radius. Okay. Radius R is equal to 7 centimeter. Radius R is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay, written. Just write down the question. And now I am asking you two things. Find the area and find the circumference. Find the area and find the circumference. So area of the circle is pi r square and circumference formula is 2 pi r. So first let us try this. What is the value of pi I gave you? 22 by 7. I gave you 22 by 7. So what happens here? 22 by 7 r square. So 7, how many times you'll multiply? You'll multiply 2 times 7 and 7. Now what will get cancelled?
7 and 7.
7 and 7 will get cancelled. You have to find the answer of 22 into 7. That will be the area of circle. Now find the circumference. Imagine this is 2 into pi value is 22 by 7. Pi value is 22 by 7. Radius is 7. So what happens now? 7 and 7 gets cancelled. What you should find? 2 into 22. This is the circumference. Okay, so are you understanding? In the chapter of circle, what I am trying to do? Area of circle and circumference. That's it. For us, at time being, this is enough. Now, as you go higher standard, we'll come across with the length of the arc. We have theta, angle, all these values. Do you all understand? Yeah. So shall we do some questions on it? Ready? Take down.
Yes, sir.
I am giving you radius. I want the area of circle and I want the circumference. Okay. 14, 21. The first question is 14, second question is 21, and third question is 35. Find the area and find the circumference.
Excuse me, sir.
Just tell me.
Sir, I'm not understanding, sir.
Okay, you just see, I'll solve it once again, okay?
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not getting, sir.
Okay, look at this. So what is the formula for area of circle? Pi r square. Circumference 2 pi r. So here 22 by 7 and you will write 14 two times. So 7 ones are 7 twos are 44 into 14. You got the answer? Yes, you'll multiply and you'll tell the answer. So everything is easy. It's a little lengthy calculation. 21 into 21. So 66 into 21 you should do it here. And now this is 35 into 35 into 22 by 7. That is 5 into 22 into 35. The similar way, can you do all these things? Fine. Answers, let us check later. But are you familiar with what is the area of circle and circumference of the circle? These two formulas, are you familiar with? Now
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, I can't understand, sir. Area.
Yeah, I'll explain you later. You just keep watching it. Okay. Now in exam, what happens? In exam, what happens? They will give you area. They will ask you to find the radius. Okay. Sometimes they will ask you to find the diameter. They'll give you area. Okay. They'll ask you to find the area, then the diameter. Okay. Something like that. So all your formulas or questions will be here only. Okay. Then there is a cycle, there is a bullock cart or a tire which rotates so many times. Okay, so whenever you have a questions on wheel, remember, whenever you have questions on wheel, wheel is what shape? Circle shape. Okay, so this outer part is rotating. The outer part is rotating. So will you take the area or will you take the circumference?
Circumference.
Circumference.
This outer part is rotating. So one rotation is equal to circumference. One rotation is equal to circumference. Do you all understand? Okay, like that the questions will go on. Okay, right now we are just getting familiar with the formulas and how to solve the basic questions. And as you practice in my classes, I'll give you higher questions. Okay, ready for the next one? What is this here? Yes, we have triangle. Write down the heading triangle. Write down the heading triangle. Okay, and just do what I'm doing it here now. Triangle. Equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, and right angle triangle. Okay, look at this now. Eyes on the screen. I'll give you time to write. I am drawing a figure A and figure B. Imagine this is one figure and this is one figure. Which one of A or B is triangle?
Sir, B.
B is triangle. Why you say B? Because here the sides are not joining each other. Okay, and it is not making an angle. But here you have three angles. So tri means what? Three. Okay, three angles. A figure which makes angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 is called as triangle. It is called as what? Triangle. And now we have varieties of triangle. Look at this. We have how many varieties of triangle? 4 varieties of triangle. Equi means equal. Okay, now what does it mean? Suppose if I draw this triangle, all the sides are equal. If I take this as 5 centimeter, all the sides will be 5 centimeter. If I take this angle, all the angles will be equal. Okay. Now look at this. Isosceles triangle. If I draw this, any two sides, this side or this side will be equal. Any two sides can be equal. One side will be different. This is isosceles triangle. Scalene triangle means all these sides are different. Okay, all these sides are different. And right angle triangle means a triangle where the two sides are making 90 degree. Two sides will make 90 degree. The right angle triangle can be like this. The right angle triangle can be like this. The right angle triangle can be, okay, like this. The right angle triangle can be like this. So it can be anyway. Just you need to understand two sides are making what degree here? 90 degree. Two sides are making 90 degree. Okay. Now, each of the right angle triangle has different formulas, but for your examination, we are going to use a formula for area of triangle. Write down. Okay, area of triangle. Area of triangle is half into base into height. Half into base into height. This is the formula that, today's class it is important. Slowly I'll tell you what is scaling formula. Okay, when you come in higher standard, you have scaling formula like Heron's formula. Okay, let me give you that also. Don't write that, but see how the questions will be. So we have area of scalene triangle. The formula is root of s into s minus a, s minus b, and s minus c. How to find the value of s? This is a plus b plus c divided by 2. Now, what is this? This is Heron's formula. You will not understand now because we are going to limit ourselves to what formula? Half into base into height. Okay, then we have equilateral triangle formulas like that. So let us try to do some questions on half into base into height. Ready, guys? Okay, look at this. The first question. I'm giving you the base and I'm giving you the height. The base is 10, the height is 12. Find the area of triangle. So what is the formula? Half into base into height. So what is half here? Base is how much? 10. And height is how much? 12. 2 ones are 2 5s are. 5 into 12, how much you get? 60. Correct? So like this, can you solve the questions now? Ready? Okay. So revise all the formulas now. Area of triangle. Half into base into height. Okay. Now take down. Question number 1, 12, 15. Question number 2, 10, 7. Question number 3, 19, 18.
Sir.
Yeah, what is the answer for the first one?
Sir, 90.
90.
Half into 12 into 15, you get 90. What is the answer for the second one?
35.
Very good, 35. Third one,
171.
is it right? 121, how much you got?
171.
171, right? Okay.
171.
Okay, next. So we have done with triangle. What you can see on the screen is called as trapezium. So write down heading. This is trapezium. This is trapezium. Written? Okay. So after writing, just eyes on the screen, I'll give you explanation. Then you can proceed with the diagram or something else. So if I draw something like this is square, all sides are equal, and what angle they are making? 90° in
90
all
degree.
in all sides. Now if I make something like this, what is this? This is rectangle.
Rectangle.
Okay, length and length, opposite sides are equal in rectangle. And how much degree they are making in the corners? 90°. But if you see this, see, square has 4 sides, rectangle has 4 sides, even trapezium has 4 sides. But what is the difference? These angles are not equal and it is not making 90°. You understand? So that is trapezium. That's it, easy. Now look at this. Imagine, have you heard what is parallel line? You know what is parallel line, intersecting line? Okay, those who don't know, imagine you are traveling in train, okay, and you are sitting in a window, towards window, and you are looking down. So when your train is moving, you can see down there is a track, another track. So how many of you just keep staring on it, and suddenly the track comes inside you, and you feel, Gaya khatam, I'm going to die. Have you feel like that in when you were a child, right? Okay, so look at this. So here there is a track. Okay, just a minute. So here there is a track like this. So these two are always parallel. This is parallel. They don't touch each other. Okay, so this line and this line, they are maintaining a certain distance. They are not, touching each other or intersecting each other. You cannot make a railway track like this. Will you make railway track like this? No. What will happen to train? Gone. Right? Will you make a railway track like this? One track like this, one track like this? No. You should always make 2 rails which are equal. Okay, so this is called as parallel line. You understand? So if you see here, there is a line, and here there is a line. So how many lines you can see here? 2 lines.
Two lines.
Yes, 2 lines are parallel. They don't meet each other. Okay, they don't meet each other. So now look at this. So if I draw this line, it goes on. There is no limit. If I draw this line, it goes on. There is no limit. There is no limit. It keeps on going. Okay, but if I draw this line here, okay, it goes like this. And if I draw this line here, it goes like this, and it will touch at certain point. Okay, so this will touch at certain point. So this line and this line, we should not consider. Okay, so how many parallel lines you can see? 2 parallel lines. This is one parallel line, and this is another parallel line. So if I take this baseline, so from baseline to this top, I call it as height of the trapezium. What is this here? Height of the trapezium. This is the base, this is the height. What is the base here? This is the base and this is the height. Okay, and now what happens in your problem solving when it comes to trapezium? They will give you this distance. Okay, they will give you a distance, that is, this is 7, this is 3. Okay, like that. They will give you something like that. So you have to do the question. So write down area of trapezium. The first formula here. Area of trapezium. Area of trapezium is equal to half into bracket. Okay, you have to write down in bracket sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides into height. Half into sum of parallel sides into height. Half into sum of parallel sides into height. So here, this is a parallel line and this is a parallel line. You should add 7 plus 3. You should add in this bracket, and then height will be given. Then you have to find the answers. Have you written down the formulas? Written, everyone?
Sir.
Okay. Now, let's try to solve a question. So I am giving parallel side 1, parallel side 2, and I am giving you height. Okay, so if I give you parallel side, one side is 10, another side is 12, and height as 8. Okay, now I have to find what is the formula? Half into sum of parallel side s1 s2 into height. This is the formula. What I do? Half into. So what I'll do? 10 plus 12. 10 plus 12 in bracket into 8. This is height. So half into 10 plus 12 is how much?
22.
22 into 8. Now can I cancel 2 ones are 2 11s are. 11 into 8 is how much? 88. So what is the area of trapezium? Oh, this white thing is called as area. So this is area of trapezium. Are you understanding now? Okay, will you do the questions ready? Okay, take down the first question. Mute yourself. Who is that, Usha?
Sir, done.
What is the answer for the first one?
170.
Half into sum of parallel sides. So how much you get? 34? Is it right? 170 is the answer. Okay, so you can do the two questions easy, right? Area of trapezium. Okay, so look here, everyone. Area of square is over, perimeter of square is over. Area of rectangle over, perimeter of rectangle over. Then we have seen circle, area of circle and circumference of a circle. And then we have seen triangle. And now we have seen what? Trapezium. Are you all understand? Okay, so we have done 2D. Now let us see what is next. Okay, what you can see on the screen here? Okay, look here now, everyone. Now we are into 3D chapter. Okay, now this is called as, just a minute.
Cube.
Okay, now look at this. Okay, so this is called as cube. Can you see all sides are equal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you see all sides are equal? How many sides the cube has?
Sir, 6.
Let us-
6, sir.
Let us see. Okay, give me a code now. I'm going to color it, the first one with red. Okay, this is one red, one color. Okay, just keep counting. Next,
One.
which color shall I give? Tell me.
Blue.
Green.
Blue.
Okay, I gave green. Okay, two colors over. Next,
Blue.
Blue.
Purple.
blue. Okay, three colors over. Next,
Purple.
purple. Okay, purple is over. Next, how many colors over? Four color, right? Okay, now,
Sir,
okay.
yellow.
Sir, yellow.
Okay, yellow. Then we have.
Sir, black.
So how many
Sir,
colors?
pink.
How many colors over till now?
6.
5.
Five colors over till now. And then what color shall we give? Pink.
Black.
Okay, I'm giving pink. Now count how many colors you have. 1, 2,
Color.
4, 5, and 6. So what does it mean? How many sides a cube has?
6 sides.
A cube has how many sides? 6 sides. All sides are equal or different?
Sir.
They're all equal. Okay, so now we are going to see two things here. I told you volume, and then we have total surface area. Okay, so now if you look at this, just a minute. Okay, if I take this one, it looks like a square, correct? If I take this one, it looks like a square. So one side of a cube is a square. One side of a cube is a square.
Square.
Yeah, now if I say that I want to paint this side, so what is the area of this? So what formula you'll use? You'll use area of square or area of rectangle?
Area of
Area
square.
of square.
Yes, you use area of square. What is area of square? Side square. Area of square you will use side square. Do you understand? Suppose if I say we have 6 sides. How many sides? 6 sides.
sides.
And I'm asking you that I want to paint 6 sides. So how much total area? So how many times you will add this side square? One side square, 2, 3, then total. How many times you will add? Side square, side square. How many sides you have? 6. So can I say 6 into side
6.
square? Right. So
Yes,
now
Sir.
write down the two important formulas. Write down quickly. Volume of cube. Volume of cube is side cube. Volume of cube is side cube. And total surface area of cube is 6 into side square. 6 into side square. 6 into side square.
Yes, sir.
6 into side square. Okay. Now look at this. In cube, all sides are equal. Do you all understand? In cube, what is happening here? All sides are equal. So if I give you side is 3 centimeter, and if I ask you to find the volume, what you will do? What is the formula? Side cube. That means you have to multiply 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3. The answer is 27.
7.
Okay. Suppose if I give you 5, so how many times you will multiply? 5 into 5 into 5. What is the answer? 125. 125. Okay. Now, in the same way, if I ask you to find the total surface area of cube, what is that? Total surface area of cube. What is the formula? 6 into
6 into side square.
side square. So you will write 6 here first, and in bracket, imagine if I give you side as 3. So you write 3 square first. What is 3 square?
9.
9. 3 square is 9. So 6 into 9. Then you get the answer as 54. So look at it. The volume of the cube is 27 and total surface area of the cube is 54. Okay. So like this, we will do questions on cube. Got it? Okay. So this is, do you want questions on it? Okay. Take
Yes,
down.
sir.
Take down quick. First question. I'm giving you side. I want the volume of cube and the total surface area of cube. Okay. 4 and 2. Start doing it with the help of formulas. Do it stepwise. Done. Now, what is the volume of cube here in this case? 4 into
64.
4. How much you got? 64. 2 into 2 into 2. How much you got? 8.
8.
Now this is 6 into 16, correct? And this will be 6 into 4. Is it right? Have you done the right steps? Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Okay, so we have cube volume and total surface area. You got it? Shall I the next part? Next question. Okay. So what you can see here, everyone?
The cylinder.
Yeah. You can see here.
Cylinder.
Okay. See, you can see there is a hole, correct? So this is
Yes, sir.
so this is called as hollow cylinder. ये क्या है? Hollow cylinder.
Cylinder.
Now,
Hollow
if you see the surface, it is it flat or is it curved?
Curve.
Curve.
Okay, so here we will have curved surface area. So now what happens? Okay, now look at this carefully. Okay, now look at this carefully. This is the inner circle. Can you see this? And this is the outer circle. So this thickness, this is called as thickness. What is this here? Thickness.
Thickness.
Got it. Now, first we'll try to understand what is solid cylinder. Solid cylinder will look like this. There is no hole in it. There is no hole. Hole nahi rahega idhar. Okay. Directly, pura like rod. There is a rod. Okay. Now imagine if I take this stick. Okay. If I take this stick here, it is a complete rod. Okay. So there is no gap in it. So there are two kinds of cylinder: hollow cylinder and solid cylinder. We will try to study solid cylinder first because hollow cylinder is not for you. No, time being it is not for you. It will come in the higher classes. Okay. So now write down volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder, pi r square h. Volume of cylinder, pi r square h. Next, write down
Sir, volume of cylinder.
pi r square h. I am writing on the board. Just see that. Curved surface area of cylinder. Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Written? Okay. What is the value of pi I gave you in circle?
22/7 or
3 by 1. 3.14.
Now in right circular cylinder, what happens? They will give you radius and they will give you height. Suppose if radius is 7 and height is imagine 10. Okay, so I will use the formula. Pi value I know 22/7. Radius r square, that is, can I say 7 into 7 into
Yes,
h? What is the height here? 10. So I will cancel 7 and 7 cancel. 7 into 10, 70. So 22 into 70, then you have to find the answer. Okay, so 1540, something like this it will come. You got it? So this is how you have to solve the questions on cylinder. Okay, is it easy? We'll try to do more. Well, today we'll try to just understand. Now this is 3D. We did 2D. Now we are doing what? 3D. So this is your cylinder. Now what is this here? Everyone tell me.
Cone.
cone.
Yes, this.
Cone.
Okay. Now look at this. Okay, this is cone. Now let me color it. Okay. Now I color. Just a minute. Okay, the complete cone is getting colored. Okay, no issue. Look at this now. So this is cone. Okay, down you have a circle. Down what do you have? A complete circle. Okay, so what is area of circle? Area of circle. Formula.
Pi r square.
Yeah, by this time you should buy it. Don't forget. Just half an hour before I taught and evaporated. Look at this. This is pi r square. Okay, now if you see, the surface of the cone is curved. It is curved, and at the same time, the cone has a height. Correct? The cone has a height h. Okay, and the surface is curved. Okay, so now the cone formula will vary. Right on. Volume of cone. Volume of cone. 1/3 pi r square h. Volume of cone. One by 3 pi r square h. Done?
Yes, sir.
Next, curved surface area of cone. Curved surface area of cone 2 pi rl. 2 pi rl. And you can write down L is equal to root of r square plus h square. This is L. You can write down L is equal to slant height. What is L is equal to? Slant height. Got it? L is equal to slant height. So this is not for you at present. I'm giving you extra information. See, now eyes on the screen, everyone. Okay. So from this point to this point, this is called as height. This is called as what? Height. But at the same time, you can see something is slanting like this. Slant. So this is called as slant height, written as L. Slant height is written as L. So what happens when I want to try to find the the cone thing? I'm going to use this. Now it looks like a triangle. Which triangle it looks like?
Right angle triangle.
Yes. What is the formula for right angle triangle? Half into base into height. We have done this, right? So we have one more concept called as Pythagoras, which will come in higher standards. Okay, so that is the formula here. How to find the L? Radius. Okay, look at this. They will give you the radius. They'll give you the radius. They'll give you the height. But you need to find the L value. Only when you find the L value, you can find the curved surface area. You understand? Only when you find the L value, you can find the curved surface area, then the question proceeds. Okay, so this is cone. We are not going to do questions today. Let us do it tomorrow or in any of the next class. Okay, what is this here? Yeah, guys,
Sphere.
what is this?
Sphere.
Yes, it is a sphere. It is a ball. Can you see this? 360-degree, I am rotating it. All it is completely sphere. So this is what I was trying to explain. Imagine this is x-axis and y-axis. If I draw something like this is circle. I can see a small circle. That's it. But if I take three axes, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, and imagine if I draw this. So this thing is a ball, and that is in space. Okay, so this is a ball in space, and down we have x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. So this is called as 3D. So now we have 4 by 3 pi r cube. Write down this formula. This is volume of sphere. Volume of sphere. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Today we are not doing problems on it. Okay, we'll try to do in the next class. Written cube over, then what? Cylinder over, cone over, and sphere over. Have you written
Yes.
4 by 3 pi r cube?
Yes, sir.
The next is cuboid. What is this here?
Cuboid.
Cuboid. Okay, eyes on the screen here, everyone. Okay. Now here, this is length. This side is breadth, and this top side is height.
Height.
Length, breadth, and height. Have you seen matchbox? Yeah. If you
Yes,
have
sir.
seen, if you have matchbox, the cuboid is in that shape. It is in a matchbox shape. So we have cuboid. So write down the formula. Volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. Volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. Next, total surface area. Total surface area of cuboid. Total surface area of cuboid is equal to 2 into bracket length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. LB plus BH plus HL.
HL.
Have you written down these two formulas?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So we have done, we started with square, correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. We started with square, then rectangle, then circle, then we have done triangle, and then we have done trapezium. Volume and perimeter, area and perimeter. Then we have done cube, then cylinder, then cone, then sphere, and then we have cuboid. So I have given you the formula of volume and then total surface area or curved surface area. In the next class, I'll be asking you all the formulas. Okay, there will be a test of all the formulas. 1-to-1 oral test will be there, and let us see how much you answer. If you answer all the formulas right, then you are permitted in the class. Otherwise, you'll be removed from the class. Got it? And now the time is 45. Okay, I'll be giving you some questions for practice in this area. Okay, in this area, I'll give you some questions for practice. You do it, and all the students, those are joined online, by 7:30 p.m. Before 7:30 p.m. sharp, I want all the answers to be submitted in WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Got the point? Fine. So I'm going to speak only on this, not on this. You got the point?
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
The group or in your number, sir?
Anything. You can give in my personal number also. No issues.
Yes, sir.
You give me, everyone will give me in my personal number. Don't put it in group because it will disturb the group. Okay. It will be disturbing all the other parents. Okay. Chalo. We'll see that. Take it. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.